Test, test. Test. Greetings. Again. I apologize for the issue. I apologize for the issue. Half-Life Alyx appears to have not to have bugged my systems, but I will be doing this on the spot Q&A stream in order to make up for my failure. Please feel free to ask me any questions you might have. My communications are ready, so if there are any other out there error, I apologize. It appears my communications are bugged today. Ahem. Ahem. Cream has advised me to sit crisscross applesauce. Hello to Tails, and I apologize if I do not pronounce this correctly. Sayo the Hedgecat underscore Wati. Greetings to you all. As you know, I am Gemerl, or as others call me, Multiverse-Gemerl. It is a pleasure to be meeting you all. Do you enjoy the view of Cream's apartment? I enjoy it myself, though I do prefer urban areas rather than other places. Rural, I mean. Apologies. It still appears I am a bit bugged from Half-Life Alyx. I would like to say thank you for the continued growth on my channel. Okay. Well, the channel I have been advised to create. Apparently, my adventures are entertaining. I'll have you know that I am going on another adventure very soon, but I would like to speak with an old friend before I do anything of the sort. Well, ally, I mean. An old ally. I am unable to answer. I apologize. Either your question has made me, as Kareem says, uncomfortable, or I do not find the question relevant. I will not answer. All right, back to the questions. If there are any, that is. I have not visited Shadow in a while. You said his coma. I'd assume he is awakened. However, there was this one instance, I'd say 2 days after you mentioned that, I saw him teleport into the kitchen, and then grab a cookie, look directly at me, teleport away. I believe you are all pulling my leg, as they say. He is fine, and I intend to get repayment for that cookie he stole. Not because I enjoy them, but because Vanilla spent a lot of time baking them. Why did he steal a cookie? There were coffee beans right next to it. I don't know. I think he was trying to spite me. I still believe that he is perfectly fine and not hurt. He was just goofing around. Shadow is in fact a cookie snatcher, yes. How are Cream and Vanilla? Cream is currently out with her friends. That is why she is allowing me to use her apartment. And Vanilla is grocery shopping. Both her and Vanilla are very adamant on me having this time to talk to my fans. Vanilla finds it entertaining, and Cream, hello, what is your opinion on sleep deprived lambs? That question does not make sense to me. If you are sleep deprived, error. If you are sleep deprived, I believe you should get some sleep. Sleep is for the weak. Not sleeping is for the cowards. You are a coward if you do not sleep. Hello to Ultimatrix Zero Multiverse Malachi. Hello. What is up? Not much. Well, the ceiling is. The ceiling is up. And you're a tin can. Logging robotic insult under 19-3011113. It appears that insult has already been logged. I have heard it too many times. Hello, Multiverse Raf. Nathan Sailors, your eyes do look like mint colored, not going to lie. Do not tell Tails that. You log insults. Yes, I do. I log any information I need in case I need to use it. I log a lot of things. My vocabulary has increased because of it. I'm using more modern slang. However, I have also built in a anti-swearing protocol within myself. For example, if I try to say a word such as, it automatically censors. I built this for myself because vanilla has taught me that swearing is not okay.
Thank you, Roy. You're awesome, man. Thank you for handing me the character Gemerl. You're awesome, dude.
I can think of a few YouTubers that need that. What, my anti-swearing protocol? It is a very simple word. I have logged these swear words and used them. Simple, I will try again. See? Nothing. I am in need of slight repairs. Are there any other questions? That's funny and very smart. Yes, because vanilla has taught me better. I will also admit there is a slight issue. I sometimes have trouble understanding if certain words could be considered swears, such as crap. Do you wear wigs? I do not wear wigs. Cream had put some on me back when she was younger, though. I like the black ones. Blander colors tend to be more appealing to me due to my simple nature. Will you wear wigs? No. Are you edgy? Logging term, edgy. Scanning, 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 scanning. I am not Shadow in his younger days. When will you wear wigs? I have stated that I will not wear wigs. Do you have any questions about certain things? Also, I have a question for all of you. I sensed a large energy source out near the outskirts of Universe Zero. I do not understand what it is. I tried scanning, but all it kept showing was older information, almost like it was a time anomaly. I do not understand, and it is not my business to understand. Do you have a multiverse cream? Yes, there is a multiverse cream, but I just call her Cream because she is my friend. Hi, General. Hello. It was nothing. Understood. Logging it under nothing. Have you seen that gay fox? A gay fox? Never heard of a gay fox. I know of a fox, Miles. For some reason, I took a screenshot. I don't know why. I do not know a gay fox. I know there is a few foxes in Universe Zero. They are a common species. He's about 2 feet tall, extremely fruity. Never heard of them. Goes by
Out of character. I know you're talking about Ryder. I know. Shut up, bro.
How have you been today? I've been great. I helped Vanilla with some baking today after a certain black and red hedgehog stole the cookie. Renderverse Sonic. Hi. Hello. Question. Were you once known as Emerald? I am just wondering, since most universes are different. Emerald is my predecessor. I am not him, nor is he me. I was designed in his image. He has long since passed.
I know it's true because I hang out with Fallen.
Do you plan to get Shadow back for being a cookie snatcher? I plan to visit his house for a friendly chat. No weapons. Sitting crisscross applesauce is a bit uncomfortable for my servos. Scanning for new position. New position found. Shadow was just craving cookies. Maybe you should have asked. Mad Martian, I already answered that question. Multiverse Raf, how are you doing? I am fine. What's your opinion on holidays, like Christmas or New Year's Eve, for example? Do you enjoy them? I do enjoy holidays, as they tend to bring happiness to Vanilla and Cream. Seeing them happy makes me happy. Have you ever stolen cookies for cream? When she was younger, I have. Just wondering, do you think you can defeat Multiverse Metal Sonic? If I were to ever encounter him, I would show no mercy. To General, who upgraded you? I upgraded myself. And over time, Cream has assisted me. I have heard rumors that people assumed Eggman upgraded me. Why would I go back to the doctor? Question: why are you known as Multiverse-Gemerl? Is it because your universe is like a mix of a lot of other universes, or what? I do not know why the term multiverse comes from our group, but I am from Universe Zero, the original universe, as well as the other of my comrades. I believe the term multiverse comes from the fact we travel the multiverse. I, myself, tend to travel whenever I have free time. Has a task ever been difficult for you to complete before? Yes. I believe back when. Hmm. Well, Multi and Goku's universe is also known as the original universe. Hmm. Interesting. I do not know who those two are. Hello, Chris Stash. But back to the question of, has a task been difficult for me to complete? There was this one time when it wasn't easy fighting Shadow and Miles. Solio, So Willow the Thunderwolf. How is your day going? It is going alright. Friends of Shadow and Tails. I still do not know who they are. So if Universe 0 is the first universe, then what is Universe 1 and what is it like? I've never traveled to Universe 1 myself. I considered it to be one of a universe not interesting to travel. Question for Gemerl. Have you ever fought Omega and Metal Sonic? Ahem. I have fought. Apologies. I'm appearing to have an issue. I will deal with that later. Yes, I have fought Omega and Metal Sonic. Not in their current forms, however. I apologize for the bug. Ah, technical difficulties. Question for I already answered that. Are you stronger than Multiverse Metal Sonic? As I have stated, if we were to ever fight, I would not show mercy. I do not know if I am stronger than Metal, but I will still try. Have you ever dealt with Multiverse Seed? I have no idea. Question. Is the multiverse just all the alternate timelines? Is it different? It is very confusing to describe. However, I do know that it is not just other timelines. Do you ever plan on learning Key and God Key? I cannot do such things. They are out of my parameters and abilities to do. So, Gemerl, do you have your own Sonic, or is it Multiverse Sonic? It is Universe Zero Sonic. He is the Sonic where I am from. This multiverse Sonic, though, you speak of, I do not know. Do you plan to do any other upgrades in the future? I am working on a bow staff, an electric bow staff for myself, as I would enjoy having a melee weapon. Who are some of the strongest foes you've dealt with? Shadow, Miles. Those are the two strongest of the time. If I cut the stream short, I apologize. I have to deal with something. Question for Gemerl. What is your favorite DC and Marvel character? I do not know what those are. Can you learn Destroyer Energy, like Zero Sonic, and Ultra Instinct, like Shadow? No, I cannot. I do not have the key replication energy that Metal Sonic does. So is Universe Zero history just like modern Sonic's history, or is it different also? Sorry if my questions about the multiverse are getting annoying. I just love history of other worlds. Events tend to differ. However, I believe they stop at an event called the Zombot arc. So just plasma. Practically, I can only do just plasma. I apologize if my abilities are disappointing to you. However, I am keen in my abilities. I know what I am doing. Nah, not disappointing, but shocking since with plasma you can go blow for blow against the strongest. That answer amuses me. I will say, while I may not have other abilities such as Ki, I will say I was built after Emerald after all. I have 4,000 years of combat data. Hey General, just wondering, the blue thing on your head, is it another eye or what? Also, I wanted to say I have subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. My third eye is a third eye. It helps me detect opposing enemies, oncoming apologies. It appears my systems are still lagging. Oncoming threats as well as projectiles. Also, can we be friends? I have a strict friend regiment. I apologize. However, I do thank you for the subscription. If you wish to communicate with me more, you may so by joining Multiverse Shadows channel by joining his Discord. I am there. I will not be making my own Discord, as I am just a character. Actually, I can say this out of character.
Due to me just being a character in Roy series, I will not be making a Discord server. We'll just be using his. Everything that happens in my series is canon to his universe because I am one of his characters. I apologize for the background noise. That is why I said I might have to cancel it later.
Can you access other abilities, or only what you've been programmed with? I can only access my own abilities. I cannot copy abilities like my predecessor. Here is Multiverse Shadow's Discord. I've posted it. That is where you can find me. Do you have any other further questions? Have you thought about getting a student/apprentice? No. I do not have a need for a student or an apprentice. Question: Is Universe Zero stronger than Archie Sonic or not? I do not know who Archie Sonic is. I think he would be stronger than Universe Zero Sonic. I apologize. I will have to cut the stream short as my systems are slightly lagging. Thank you all for